So we are going to learn color replacement tool. So the color replacement tool you can get from the brush. The third option here, color replacement tool. Let me open a new drawing. Open. I have a picture here. I want to change the color of this dress. A different method by we can change the colors. Okay, I will show you 3 methods by which you can change the colors. The first one is called color replacement tool, which you can get from color replacement tool from the brush panel. Let me zoom this little bit. Control plus. Okay. So there are a lot of options available here. The first option, as you know, adjust the size of this brush. Let me make it a little smaller. It is small now. And this is for hardness. For the time being, I want full hardness. This I explained you more when I was explaining you the brush tool. The second option is called mode. There are different modes here: hue, saturation, color, luminosity, etc. So we'll concentrate only in the color, which is we are mainly concerned about. So hue and color is almost same. Okay, hue also stand for color, but hue, color is also a specific color. When we say the color, specific color we mention. So we'll be concentrating in the color. So we are in the color mode. And here you can see in the, this is the foreground color, this is the background color. Okay, this is the foreground color, this is the background color. The foreground color is used when you apply the paint, the color. So for color, now it's a green dress. I want to change it to some other color. I want to make it a blue. I want to change this color into a blue. So what I will do here, I have now my foreground color is blue. So this is background color, this is foreground color. Whatever the foreground color, that will be used to change the color, replace the color. You can see that in the brush there is a plus point coming. There is a plus point you can see. So that is the point. He will select the pixel from this green now, and he will replace with the blue color. So you should not take the plus point outside this selection. So here I am using this now, you see. So you should be very careful. Don't take the plus point outside your coloring area. So finish this point. My left mouse I left, and I'm going to start again here. See that this plus point doesn't come on top of the hand because the paint also will be applied there. Go here. So we completely change the color without affecting the other detail, you see. Okay, it's always better to take a copy of this before starting. Right? We didn't take the photograph. We have to take the copy, otherwise it will be affecting the whole. So I want to undo this. I will go here, edit, step backward. When you use Control Z, you can go only one step back. But if you want to more, you have to use step backward. Control Alt Z. Control Alt Z. So you can go. Okay, I return back. Now I will make a copy and start all this. To take the copy, right click, duplicate the layer, and switch off the original. Okay. So now I used color mode, and here there are three options here. The first one is called sampling continuous. That means that plus point, select the color sample from there and he replace with this color. So wherever you move, from there he will select that existing color and he will replace with the background, will replace with the foreground color. In the second option, so it was sampling continuous. This is sampling once. That means if you click once, whatever situation there, the pixel there, that type of things will be, you'll be replacing. Okay. So when you click the left mouse button and select this point, that particular point pixel is used to change the color here. So for example, now I'm in the second option, which is sampling once. Earlier it was taking continuous, mean once you move, that particular location is taking that pixel and changing. Now only once. That means suppose I select from a dark area. Click. Now I am changing. See, some places it is not changing because he is looking a place based on this dark. So in the light, he may not change. So if you want to change, then again, remove the left mouse, click again. Now I'll click from here. So now I'll get from here. So every place you click, that particular intensity of that color is used to change. Now in the dark, it will not change because we have from the light we have taken. See, it will not change, changes here. I release the button again here. Now he's taking from dark here, so it will not apply here. And one advantage is that even if you take top of the hand, it will not affect that because you have selected the dark green from here. There is no dark green here. You can go here and see only dark portion only is changing. If you want to change this one, release your mouse, start from here. So he is taking this particular color and change it. Okay. So this is the second option. So second option means whenever you click that particular intensity, change the color with a different method using the adjustment layer. Okay, so let's see how to do it. Here we have not selected any portion. We are just applying it. But if you want to use adjustment layer, you have to select the object. Otherwise, what happens? Suppose you are in the layer, I will use the adjustment layer hue. Hue is also a color. And if I change the color now, it changes the whole body. Changes the whole body. Is it not? So that is why you have to make selection so that it will change only in that particular portion. Okay, if I change, now you are in the adjustment layer hue, and if I change the hue, you see that face is changed, color everywhere it is changed. We don't want to change that. We want to only change the dress only. That means you have to select that dress. Okay, so I will select, I will use the method called, I can use the pen tool also, but I will use sometime quick selection tool I will use. That will be sometime very useful. Select, I have selected this. You are in the plus mode. Select it. Select. Yeah. You see now? These are the selections. Once I select, and now if you change the hue, it will change only this portion, selected portion. Okay. You see, it is changing only the dress. You give red, so you can use the hue adjustment layer to change the. Okay. So you can change like this. I hope you got some idea now. So this is color replacement using adjustment layer hue. So let me undo all this. Control Alt Z. Okay. I will delete this adjustment layer. I delete it. I will use another method called image adjustments replace color. There is another option here. Adjustment layer, image adjustments replace color. Now here you select which are the color you want to change. So I want this green, but there are different options here. Sometimes dark, sometimes light, something like that. Okay, so I will put in the plus here, and I will select 1 point from here, 1 point from here, 1 point from the dark, 1 point from here, here. So I have selected different points. So he kept everything ready to hue. Now you can see the hue is changing only the dress. Okay. I can use the saturation if you want. Saturation is actually, it is adding some black in between. You see, it is adding the black more. Black less, removes the black. So you want a black dress. Black dress you will not get from the hue. You can use this saturation. This lightness actually, you are increasing the brightness. You can try different methods by which how you can change the color of the dress or whatever it may be. So I hope you got some idea about the color replacement tool, adjustment using the hue, adjustment using the color replacement. So when I use this adjustment, he has not created a new layer. You cannot see a new layer here. But when I use the adjustment layer and add hue, you'll be creating a separate layer there. So always take a copy and do this. Control D to remove the selection.